Hey YouTube, Zane Frank here. Today, for a little bit of Friday fun, this is when the video is going to be posted, but the actual day where I'm recording this is May 22nd, 2024. And this is known as Bitcoin Pizza Day. And if you don't know this story, it's fascinating. If you've heard it before, we're just going to kind of talk about Bitcoin Pizza Day and what it means and what it's like. What in the world is Bitcoin Pizza Day? It's a fascinating story. Now, cryptocurrency, I've dabbled in it a little bit and made some money, and I don't have very much now, just very, very little. But it's definitely a part of this world. It's a part of everybody's world now, and I'm sure people get sick of hearing about it. It was actually a card. These are 2018 Allen Ginter. They're considered the cryptocurrency rookie cards, and Eric talks about. You can freeze it there and read what it says on the back of those cards. But these cards have always been fascinating to me because they've kind of mirrored the values of cryptocurrency. Now, they haven't gone up like cryptocurrency has gone up lately. But back in the old days, when cryptocurrency was hot, these cards were hot. When cryptocurrency dropped down, the cards dropped down. But they're still very valuable cards even today. And they were just basically a base card in this set. And it's crazy because it's made, among other things, it's made that 2018 Allen Ginter set very expensive to buy sealed. But those are just the cards. Bitcoin Pizza Day. This is the story of the Bitcoin Pizza Day. So on May 22nd, 2010. So that was 14 years ago. Laszlo Henius. He was a computer programmer in Florida, and he posted that he just wanted to report that I successfully traded 10,000 bitcoins for pizza. And so ridiculous. So it was basically the first known Bitcoin transaction for a physical good. And we now memorialize this day. It's known as Bitcoin Pizza Day. Now you're thinking, wow, that sounds like a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. But back then, 10,000 Bitcoins was worth about $40. And Laszlo, he went to a Bitcoin forum and was offering anybody, say, hey, I'll give you 10,000 Bitcoins for anyone willing to send me a pizza. So there was another college student on that forum. His name was Jeremy Sturdivant, and he took him up on the offer and had 2 large Papa John's pizzas delivered to Laszlo's house. And they did an exchange. There wasn't like the exchanges like we have today for Bitcoins. He actually had to pay cash for the Bitcoins, and then it took 2 days for this transaction to go through, and then he got his pizza. So, very interesting. Now today, you have all these different apps and websites that you can use for transactioning Bitcoins. So, yes, 10,000 Bitcoins in 2010 was worth about $40. So the question is, how much are 10,000 Bitcoins worth today? So if you went and paid someone for 2 pizzas 10,000 Bitcoins today, those 10,000 Bitcoins are now worth $677 million. And that's why people will never forget Bitcoin Pizza Day, because the prices of the Bitcoins have just skyrocketed since that time. And if you would have just held on to these, Laszlo would have $677 million in Bitcoins. So there's more to this story. So, who's the guy that bought it? His name, Jeremy Sturtevant. So Jeremy Sturtevant, what'd he do with the Bitcoin? So he just got this 10,000 Bitcoin. It's still worth $40 to him at that time. He apparently held on to it for a while and then sold it to fund a trip with his girlfriend. So he then spent $677 million in today's money on a trip. So, you feel for these guys, but, they had no way of knowing that those Bitcoins were going to go up as high as they are now today. And back then, it was free money. And you can always sit here and think, oh man, I woulda, I shoulda, coulda, all this stuff, and beat yourself up over it. But they've actually had really good attitudes about it all. They asked Lazio, did he regret spending that Bitcoin on pizza instead of holding? He told that in 2018, that's when these actual cards came out. I don't know what Bitcoin was worth back then, but he said he didn't regret it in 2018, and he was just very happy to be a part of the early history of Bitcoin, and that this incident helped Bitcoin become what it is today. And maybe it has, but it's a story I love, especially collecting things, because guess what? I've sold stuff too soon. Made good money on things, but if I would have held on to it today, it'd be worth way more, But, it happens to everybody. When you're buying and selling stuff, you're going to have something like this happen. I had a sealed booster box of Legendary Collection of Pokemon. Beautiful condition, perfect condition, sealed booster box. I bought it for a couple $100 when I was first kind of collecting Pokemon cards, sealed stuff. Held on to it for a few years. It skyrocketed. I was able to put a down payment on my house with that box. But today, if I would still have it today, it'd be worth 20 times what I sold it for. I can't regret that. I made money on the deal. Someone else, had the foresight of, guess what, I'm paying a lot of money for this, but it ended up being worth way more. And, I don't look back in shame of that. I was like, hey, at least I made some good money on it. Yeah, if I still had it today, it'd be worth a lot more. It's probably worth 100 times what I sold for it, actually. I don't even know what those boxes go for now, but it's insane amount of money. But it's okay. I had a bunch of really nice old sealed Pokemon boxes. Sold them, helped pay for other things. I don't regret it because those other things have gone up in value too. So you can't regret moves you made, and these guys can't sit there and beat themselves up over having all these Bitcoins and selling them for what the market price was at the time. So it's a good lesson for people that collect things. You're gonna have funny stuff like this, and if you do a deal this extreme, you can have a day named after you, like Bitcoin Pizza Day. But that's the story of Bitcoin Pizza Day. Who knows? In 10 years, they could be back to $40. Who knows? Cryptocurrency could just be a complete flash in the pan. Or it could continue to go up. That's one reason why I try to not buy into cryptocurrency, because of the fact that, you're buying something that's already gone up this much. But there are people that think it'll continue to go up. Maybe I should buy a little bit, but I will wait probably until there's a dip. Always buy on the dip, guys. Buy on the dip, sell on the spike, and you'll do very well. Anyway, I just wanted to share that for some Friday fun. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and have a great weekend. Later.